Hello, welcome to my channel. The time now is 2:53 p.m. August the 28th, Monday. My topic, wait a minute. Before I do anything else, I must give praises to the Most High. If it wasn't for Him, nobody would exist. You would exist even though your mother and father made you, He made us. So give Him His most praise. Now, my topic today, I'm not trying to take anything from nobody. I am what I am, and that's all I could say about that. And now they saying the mounds, the people that built the mounds was here before Indian, like an older civilization. He said they was Negroes. I don't like saying that word because I love everybody and stuff like that. But I am an Indian. I can prove, but I don't have to prove anything. I got my DNA. I got papers. Even though y'all go by paperwork, that's something that can't be helped. White people bought paperwork here. Now, if they keep saying that they built it, how you do you have proof how these people look? It is like people always saying it don't matter how Jesus looked. Yes, it doesn't matter how Jesus looked because he certainly wasn't no European person. Now, getting back what I'm saying, you know why some African American people uh, don't like Native Americans? Because they shame everybody come from a background of violence, but they shame what happened to their ancestors. So a lot of them don't want to recognize their own culture. They want to take somebody else's culture, like a Native American. And I have proof, but I don't have to prove anything. My mother's people have been in the Midwest before it became Midwest over 10,000 years. And I'm not trying to say that people you do have people that's black and Indian, but a lot of people be lying and stuff like that. I am what I am, and I am what my mother is. And anything else I got to say, I forgot my other stuff. Mini Machone. That means water is life. Without water, you wouldn't survive either. It's like without God, you can't survive. That's why people always have a lot of turmoil and turning in what they say, and it doesn't work like that. And like yesterday, black people. I'm not saying all of them, most black people here in Connecticut, they do not like me. I don't know why. I did nothing to nobody. I love everybody. I love black people too, and I love my people. But I don't like saying that word black because ain't no such thing as black. Ain't no such thing as white. That's something that the Europeans did. They labeled us, and y'all stick with it and stuff like that. But what I'm trying to say, everybody like I was at the barbecue that they had a barbecue. I didn't know it was for children, so I went and stuff like that. So the guy kept telling me, but I wasn't trying to go up there and bogart no. I was going to tell my friend Queen that I was leaving because he already had told me it wasn't for children. So he thought I was trying to get. So he thought, yo, my man, this is for kids. You know, that back to school they had brand new backpacks. You know, water, thermos, which you put the water in. And they had note tablets. You know, for children to write in, crayons, pencils. You know, stuff for children had to have to do erasers and and stuff like that. And pencil sharpener. They still use pencils in school. So I didn't say so-called black American. He said, "Yo, my man, this is not for you. Step." Like I was doing something wrong. So when I went in, he came out his comfort zone. Five of him, his friends, walked up to me. Yo, step. And the girl said, she said, Robert, you're going too far. He said, I don't give a F. I send your A back to the reservation. And why you gonna fight me? And stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. He looking at me because a lot of times people want to beat somebody else, and he hate that he probably don't look the way I look, so they hate me and they don't like what nobody like what happened to your ancestors. I don't like what happened to my people. I speak for everybody. I'm the mouthpiece for the indigenous people. When I see somebody come along and try to rag on them and try to say they wasn't here, Indians been here a long time, and I told a lady a lot of the tribes do not come from this earth. They come from another solar system, and that's the God's honest truth. I don't know how I can put it to you to make you understand where I'm coming from, but I don't like other people saying stuff that's not true. Because in the Bible it said people will take other people's identity. That's why I say even some people that on reservations ain't natives, indigenous people of the rural people, and you can't take credit for everything because other people invented things in this country too, And I don't hear nobody saying nothing when Native Americans invented. But I'm gonna do it. This is another topic. I'm gonna do another story on when natives gave their mind, spirit, and soul and body to. They got killed over it. But these guys actually wanted to fight me, and there was people called like me. I don't give. And the girl said, "He's an Indian. I don't give a fuck." Oop, excuse me. I'm trying not to cuss. And I sent him back to the reservation. So when I said it was my turn, when I said something racist to me and like it, I said, "Okay, how would you like it if I beat your so and so and send you back to the plantation to your white master because you have that white mentality. And that's why you acting like that. And y'all actually afraid don't want to be reminded of your past. If you can't understand the past, you can't understand the future. You have to go back to the past. What happened to your people was unbearable, like hanging people out of trees, burning them, little white children standing there laughing. Same thing that we needed, but nobody don't give a rat's ass about indigenous people. They did paint the way for other people to come here, but nobody give them credit. So if it wasn't for Indian, y'all wouldn't exist either. And the thing they did to Indians, they used to cut the woman's breast off and make tobacco bags out of it. They used to cut her whole vagina off and sew it to their jacket, cut their ears off, take their teeth out of their mouth, and make a chain out of it. They did that to the children. You think that's not horrible? They would tie the man to the tree and pour a hot cup of spoiling coffee down his throat, and he'd die instantly. Because even if a little burn, hot water get on you, don't it burn you like junk like this? That's what the Indian did, and you could actually I seen a movie like it. They showed it, and you could actually see the smoke coming out this man's mouth. That's how much he was burned. It's too much pain. It's unmerciful. So he died instantly. They did. They would cut ears off and stuff like that. The army did it, but I guess nobody cared. They only care about their own well being. And when they did that to me at the um barbecue. They should have advertised right. They should have children don't eat food like that or the adults would have eat this only for the children. They gave our little boy a cheeseburger. He bit it one time and threw it down. He's a child. That's how my cousins they little they can't eat a lot of food unless he's a greedy child. But they were gonna fight me. Five of them wanted to jump me for what? But they thought I was trying to jump the line. I just wanted to say goodbye to my friend. That was it. Then a little girl, if you got a child, everybody knows 2 and 3 year olds they frisky like a rabbit or a cat. They like to run, rip and run. That's what a kid do. That's what his in his DNA. He has supposed to do that. But when you have a child, it only takes a one snap, 1 minute, he be gone. I was parking my car, but I saw the little girl. The mother was so busy running her mouth, she didn't see it. And her daughter ran out, ran in front of my car, but I saw it, so I stopped. She said, "Yo, if you touch my daughter, it's gonna be an effing problem." I said, "For what? You should watch her. She's a child. I don't fault the child. I fault the parent." And that's why I'm not saying that even other so-called Black Americans tell me I don't like to be around some of my people because they don't know how to act. They don't have no unity. All they want to do is fight and shoot and kill each other. And when a white man say he laugh at y'all, a racist one, he be like, sit back, look at these ends, man. We don't have to do nothing. They kill each other. They don't have no transparency or they don't know how to de-escalate nothing. They just like to fight and whoop people's butt because they think. And plus, they don't like to be reminded of the past. But if you don't be reminded of the past, we ain't gonna understand the present right now. You lost. They trying to fight me, but I guarantee you, any black person, I don't like saying the word, but stand up in line. That's why they like to be called. If that was a white person, none of them would have said SHIT. I know they wouldn't, because I seen it in New York when this black guy bumped into this other black guy. He was ready to tear the guy hell, and the guy said, "I apologize, sir. I didn't see you." Yeah, man, I F you up. Then when he turned around, he bumped into a white man. Oh, my bag for him. 'Cause that's why because they think white is right. We all know who wrote the dictionary. That's why everybody's confused. They write stuff in there. If you're a dark complected person, it's dark as evil, deceitful. But white, you look up the word white, it means purity and all that good stuff. He wrote the dictionary to fit his agenda. And if you ain't got proof, I wouldn't say no. That's like a cop when they look at a homicide attempt. He looking for a murderer. He had to have concrete proof. He can't just go by and arrest somebody. He gotta have proof that this man did that. That's why sometimes they do a sting on somebody, they can watch this person for the next 5 years. They know they be watching you when you a murder. You think they not watching, you just don't see them. That's they trying to get build up a case and get evidence. You can't go by what somebody said. It's like he said the mounds, the people that build them was Negroes. I said, how you know? Do you have any proof? I know y'all sure don't like Indians. Y'all think they fake. Like I heard the other guy said they a plant and they white and Chinese and stuff like that. You even got some Africans that have real straight hair down. He's white. That's how God intended for him to look. But I just don't like these subjects and everybody was trying to count the Indian out like he ain't contributing nothing. And they don't feel sorry for Indians getting shot and killed. All they care about, well, they probably don't care about their own people because I've seen that happen. And I have a lot of problems with these people, especially some of the blacks in Connecticut. They like to harass me, bomb me, broke in my car. They drill a hole inside of my door. For what? Because they think that I get perks, stuff like that. All Indians don't get that. And yeah, y'all supposed to get reparations for slavery, and a lot of Indians supposed to get reparations. A lot of Indians don't get that and stuff like that. That's why I keep trying to tell people, but people think I'm rich. I said, I'm not rich. I'm not one of these paid board apples. An apple is an Indian that's trying to be white because when you buy the apple, it's white on the inside and red on the outside. So Indians call him, I'm not one of your board apples. That means he's a um he's a house Indian for the government. And when Dane Hollow said that Indians couldn't prove, like I said once again, they couldn't prove that they was United States citizens. Well, everybody know they were their parents probably their forefathers probably was here, and paperwork do not make you legal. But paperwork is like I said before, is illegal itself, and the government of the United States used this fake uh, constitution to steal the Indians' land with serving them paperwork to get their land, and paperwork is illegal. So he don't have to prove it. Like I heard him say, "Aha!" Like it's proof that they can't. That don't mean no. There's a lot of Indians live right in the United States. They never had a birth certificate, and they live off the grid. I bet you a lot of y'all be talking. I bet y'all can't live off no grid like that. They get their own food. They don't go to no supermarket. They show these indigenous people and stuff like they didn't even know what that plane was. They got scared. They thought it was a big thunderbird, in South America. Well, I'm just upset how people are, and it's bad. They don't even usually be Euros picking. It be other people of color want to fight. They think they better than you because they come from another country and stuff. Well, that's what I have to say for now. But I want to know. Show me proof. Like you don't have to prove anything, but sometimes in a situation like that, 'cause y'all trying to discredit Indians like they not important or they was never here, like they a plant. Everything you got here, a birth certificate, even your ID is illegal. All that stuff they do that to make money and stuff. Y'all have to figure things out, before y'all jump the gun. And like I tell the other people, they're assuming stuff. They don't know crap either. They think they could never be wrong. Always trying to quote the law to somebody, and when the law was made up by men, the law is fake too in this country. So y'all follow a fake constitution because they sure did that when Jackson did that removal act, the one that's on the $20 bill to move the Indians off their land, and they made up a phony constitution and they got the Indians off the land with this government, served them phony papers to get the land, and you gonna talk my our forefathers wouldn't like this. Your forefather was bad and stuff like that, but that's all for now. I just wanted to get a little my truth out there a little more. So thanks for watching. And if you like this video, comment, share, and like. Tomorrow I'm gonna do a video on like um, Hansel Harper. I'm eating my lunch there tomorrow. I'm gonna show you a picture of it. So that's all for now. Donada Wado. Take care and have a blessed evening.